Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Cleveland. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set.
Sanders now to the air right away. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they will finally run him down. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready? Come on, set. 52, set,
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is Martin Emerson in from the secondary to record the set.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and That's going to bring up third and real long.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
Ready. Black, 10, black. Smash, ready. Ready, ready.
To throw is Thompson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cleveland.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
70, 18, Pioneer.
As Shador on first down. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Ready.
Judkins. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
The play lost a yard.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on third and goal.
19 target, Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one taken in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Brown. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Browns are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own
double.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Thompson now to throw. Inside, that's caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down, Dolphins.
Here we go.
Here's Thompson. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. Third and 7.
Ready. Yep, ready.
Thompson to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
Thompson. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Hut.
Throwing Thompson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Black ultra. Black 40. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any.
Browns 10, Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dixie Maverick. Let's go now. Count 19. 19, 18.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is 3rd and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Shador. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns first down.
That's good for a first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on, ready.
On play action, Shador. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
first and 10
It's
at
the
18-yard
Browns
line.
with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
On the draw, it's Sampson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
70 range. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Sanders to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready up.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Mustang 19. Panther 60, Panther 60, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Now it's Sanders. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jack Jones.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
Ready.
On the ground and start to drive. It's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now, Thompson. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready. Hut.
Here's a give to Achane. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Jason Sanders to
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. Set up. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Scoop.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jordan Brooks in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
On the set. 65 catch. Let's go now. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18.
Now, Sanders gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Rig alert. Rig alert. Warrior 70.
Sanders will throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Down. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
Third and 9.
Here we go. 50 Green.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Oh, a loose football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. The ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Back to throw. to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now, issues here with the snap, but he just does get away and doesn't get all of it either. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Ready, set.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
3rd and 9.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Red, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo, 18.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Outfield for Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good.
It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 6, Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
The middle goes Judkins here. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Hold it ready.
That's another Browns.
Ready.
They'll run it here. And here's Judkins. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point attempt. Still to come. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Dolphins 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Thompson now to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Check Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Shador on 1st down. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. That's Jack Jones in on the stop. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cup. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcats, 60.
To throw is Sanders. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Browns are able to extend the lead.
21.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down.
Thompson to throw. First is right, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now. Check.
Here's Thompson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go.
A run up the middle with Achan. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Strike. Here we go. Cut.
On the carry, it's Achan. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Come on, set. 30.
To throw is Thompson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Chuck Robinson on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Chuck Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Captain 60.
Brings up third
Mustang
and
19.
3.
Buffalo 18. 19 type. 19 type. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Sanders on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
There's a screen set up for Judkins. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That is hard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Judkins, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Sanders will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Browns 45, Dolphins 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Thompson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4, on the season. On second down, Achane.
Just imagine how deep of a hole you have to dig yourself out to not pick up the first down. They were so far behind the sticks, Mike, that they ended up wasting one of their best efforts of the game.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Okay, ready?
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 reps.
Throwing, Thompson. This one caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Come on, set. Cut.
Now, Thompson. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle. It's taken in by Waddle. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
They'll look to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
27. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. It's a Browns first down.
That's good for a first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 18, pioneer.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Tag.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
A gain of 10
Here's a
yards.
case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Now it's Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Panther 6.
Try and run for the first with Judkins. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
3-yard loss on the play.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's going to have to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Thompson now to throw. He's hit as he threw. He throws to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10.
Down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Waddle again. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. look to throw again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On third down, they'll go with A-check. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Myles Garrett, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Throwing now on third and long. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Myles Garrett, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, this is Sampson. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Thompson to throw. That one out wide to A-check. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Yard pickup. 1st down, Miami.
Here we go. Black 40. Cut.
Here's Thompson. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Makes the score Browns 48, Dolphins 34.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready.
Inside run with Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Judkins. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Again, it's Judkins. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
And 1.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
34.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McCole Hartman on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Thompson. On the run to the right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
He'll drop the throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 34-yard
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They run it once more with Judkins. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
On the ground, Judkins. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
Gain on the play.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Nicole Hardman deep to return. So it's a win for the Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg